All right, guys, what is going on? This is the Club of the Man 1993 coming at you. We are live once again for another 205 Live review from the May 1st, 2018 edition of 205 Live. This overall wasn't too bad of a show. There's a couple little small matches in there. Going a little direction with the whole thing with Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa as a team, starting to see the cracks in there. The return of Buddy Murphy, since he was unable to compete at the Greatest Royal Rumble because he failed his weigh-in recently after the actions of him interrupting Cedric Alexander's championship celebration 3 weeks ago. And of course, also we had a good match in the main event between the two finalists from the Gauntlet match we got on last week's edition of 205 Live. Not much to talk about. Let's get right into it. It was told that, of course, Buddy Murphy made weight and he will be back tonight. Drew Gulak requested a rematch against Kalisto and so forth. So the first match we had was the Brian Kendrick and gentleman Jack Gallagher taking on a team of Akira Tozawa and Hideo Itami. Now, for a while, it seemed like this team of Tozawa and Itami was kind of like fully going heel, as has been teasing. As I haven't done a turn alert since Itami came up to 205 Live and more of a babyface. His last run in NXT was as a heel. So I would initially see him come up as a heel, but it kept him as a babyface, probably because, again, as I said before, he would get the fresh reaction from the crowd that because people are definitely huge fans of him. So that's why I'd probably turn him babyface to keep going. I've been so close to keeping him into a turn alert, but something happened here. So this match was kind of like given to them because last week the Tornado Tag match, or was the week before? Yeah, the week before with the Tornado Tag match. Drake Maverick asked Gallagher and Kendrick to not interfere in the Tornado Tag match because he feared that they might be getting revenge on Hideo Itami for putting out the Brian Kendrick for injury on Christmas Day this year with Itami's last ever GTS, which is definitely sad. But yeah, what's up, Hassan? Hassan's a legend. The show keeps getting thumbs down shot. It's so annoying. It's all right. I definitely enjoy a little bit more Triple H taking over. Things feel like they have a purpose, but still it's like why is everybody else fighting? It's feel important. But I definitely still enjoy watching the show. Yeah, definitely gotten better. But thanks for joining me in the live chat. But anyways, so anyways, I forgot to mention this in the for the Tornado Tag match. There was a mishap where Itami took out Tozawa. Well, in this match also, with, again, this is the Brian Kendrick and Gentleman Jack Gallagher pretty much want to get their revenge on Hideo Itami for putting out the Brian Kendrick with injury due to his last GTS. But so the match wasn't too bad. But what happened, though, towards the end of the match was Tozawa tagged himself in, and Itami wasn't aware of it. There was also a part where, Itami was going to, take care of Kendrick in the ring. He was a legal man, but he bumped the ropes, and that caused Tozawa to, lose focus as well in the match. So because of that, they lost. And after the match, they started to argue a little bit, and Itami just pushed Tozawa into a corner and left him there. So there's always some cracks going in between this whole thing with Itami and Tozawa. So will Itami be going back to being a heel? Again, we'll be waiting to do a turn alert on that, which also I know I have to do the turn alert still for Paige. But again, I just did a lot of TV. I was catching up today with me being out of town this past week. So I'm still catching up on a few things, but I will do the turn alert for Paige tonight for sure after I do the NXT review most likely. Or maybe I'll do it before the NXT review. I'm not sure. Excuse me, but yeah. So that match wasn't too bad. It's interesting to see what happens with Itami and Tozawa. Hassan said, I don't want any more heel turns once Itami finishes turning heel. In the career division, probably, yeah. Probably be good for a while. He's got a lot of changes lately. Buddy Murphy was a monster in this match, and he will squash Mustafa. Oh yeah, we'll definitely talk about that next, as a good way to segue into what happens next. We had the recap of what happened with the post WrestleMania celebration with Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy coming out to attack him. But same time also had Mustafa Ali out there. Still me speculating, is Mustafa Ali behind any of this at all? It could be a bit of a swerve there, but But anyways, so we have also Drew Gulak though in the locker room just cut a promo about Kalisto for beating him with some flipping stuff, which is he's against that stuff, and he vows to make him tap out tonight. Buddy Murphy passed his way in, and he walks in the back, but Murphy refuses the handshake and demands his title shot before walking off. And then Buddy Murphy did pretty much shut up. I have my windows open. It's finally warm here. So Buddy Murphy defeated a local jobber named Larry Louie. After stoppage, Murphy just beat him down pretty much just giving him a lot of momentum going forward. And then after the match, though, Cedric Alexander shows up on the ramp and they stare down, and Buddy Murphy tells him to pretty much bring it. And then he charges and they brawl and they start brawling with each other pretty much. So, you know, obviously there was a match coming between them sometime, but they didn't announce anything for Backlash. So we're not going to be having a match at Backlash for Cruiserweight Championship. Probably there's something down the line. If not, then probably at Money in the Bank. And then we have Dash Fuentes interviewing Cedric Alexander backstage, points out that unlike Murphy, he didn't attack from behind. If Buddy wants a match, he knows where to find him. And then we also know next week we'll have Gallagher and Kendrick facing Lindsay Dorado and Rhea Metalik from the Lucha House Party. They have a promo, and Kalisto says it was an honor to face the champ in Saudi Arabia. They didn't go the way they wanted, but he's ready to deal with Gulak tonight. We're also next week that Buddy Murphy will take on Mustafa Ali next week, which is going to be very interesting. Again, as I'm still wondering, is there something up with Mustafa Ali being involved in this whole spew with Buddy Murphy? Also, I'm curious about it. And we got our main event. It was a match between Drew Gulak and Kalisto. It was a pretty good back and forth match. I mean, I still, starting to, get a little bit more faith back in Kalisto. I mean, I know improvement in the cruise division was good, but he didn't have that great of a feud with Enzo Amore. But with Triple H, I feel like, he's definitely starting to, look more legitimate and more dominant cruiserweight. And of course, there's Drew Gulak, who I feel is anybody who also, besides like Alexander and Mustafa Ali, and of course now Buddy Murphy also, who's really benefited from Triple H taking over, it's Drew Gulak. He's getting attention already with his, his PowerPoint stuff, but even this character he's playing right now is pretty dangerous as well. And I think he's been playing up a great role on 205 Live in being a character for and being a threat there, as well as I think definitely sometime down the line he's going to be getting a match for a Cruiserweight Championship as well. So he's done a great job, I feel, ever since that Cruiserweight Championship tournament. But Drew Gulak wins, getting Kalisto tap out, and that's the show pretty much. I gave it a B. It was good for what it was, pretty much just a good show. Definitely elevated Drew Gulak more. Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander had a storyline going where they are, and then let's just see what goes on with Tozawa and Tommy. So guys, that's it. Leave thoughts on the comment section below. Be sure to click my like, subscribe. Be sure to click my like and subscribe or content to come to this channel, and follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAir23. I'll be back up here again later with my NXT live review. Again, just be patient. I'm still trying to catch up on things we made out of town, but yeah, I should be pretty much caught up after tonight on everything. So guys, thank you for tuning in for 2 to 5 live review. I'll see you later tonight. Till then, guys, peace out. See ya.